What's up, guys? Well, you see it first. I'm the first person that I know of to get the new set of Capri double box in ratcheting wrenches. These are their 90 tooth design, extra long. So let's get into it. So here's your part number. Capture that, because by the end of this video, you're going to want to buy them. Here's the price for this set is $269. Now, I know when you hear this, you're gonna be like, whoa, $269, James? Like, what are you trying to sell us here? I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just putting you on to something new from Capri Tools. And if you compare that to some prices you would pay for some other brands, you're probably gonna find that this particular set is well worth the money, right? So let's open it up. So this is the double box in ratcheting wrench set, like I said. Just some notes here that I've got: 180 degree swivel flex head design, 90 tooth, as you guys know. Two different sizes in one wrench, which is what we would expect for a double box in wrench. Dual direction switch, so that way when you're backing a fastener out, you're not going to get stuck between the frame or an adjacent part. All the sizes are engraved, made out of chrome vanadium, as you know, typically all wrenches pretty much are. It's got their patented max chrome finish, universal spline fit, so you can do your 12-point, 6-point, rounded spline, e-torques, and square fasteners. And then it also comes in this mechanics tray or plastic foam tray. So I just got this set today. I have not had any chance to use them yet. I just got a chance to open the package up and look them over. One thing I can say, Capri always does a really good job with their finish of their wrenches. And when I say finish, I'm not just talking about the chrome, but I'm also talking about the overall design. I love the square beam feel. A lot of wrenches are rounded, and those are fine. I just like, there's something about the square beam to me. It's reminiscent of some Mac Tools wrenches from back in the day. I think the Knuckle Busters, or I can't think of the name of them specifically, but I know there's a wrench design that they came out with that's square. But these have that same feel to them, same profile. Chrome, you can see the sizing etched right there on the head of the wrench, also on the beam, and that's on both ends of it. It's got the selector switch here, which you can, if you're, like I said, if you're finding yourself in a tight area, you want to be able to switch that back and forth if you have to back it or push it back in. It isn't too proud, meaning that it doesn't stick excessively higher than the head of the ratchet or the wrench, so that way when you're ratcheting, you don't get it caught on something. It does have a very positive feel, so when it clicks in, you know it's engaged, and you can even see there the barrel, let's call it, adjust with that switch. So yeah, I'm liking them. It's got that recessed profile, or call it what I refer to it as, so that way if you're ratcheting on something and the bolts kind of recess down into the housing, you can actually get to it while not sacrificing space and ability to reach that. Like I said, it comes in a tray. You get all your sizes ranging from 8mm all the way up to 19mm. They do not have a SAE set. I have not spoken to Capri to find out if they intend to make an SAE set, but they do have it obviously in metric. So for $269, guys, that is a really good price for a nice set of wrenches. You got to think, like, Harbor Freight has their Icon line. There's a lot of other tool brands out there that offer a similar styled wrench, but I like Capri. Like I said, I've been using them for a while. They are a channel sponsor, so I just want to get that out there so no one says, well, you know what, you're just promoting them for gain. That's not the case. Like I said, I have not used these wrenches yet. I've only used their ratchets. I do have some combination wrenches that I've used, but I primarily base my opinions about Capri off the quality of their sockets. I've been using the sockets for a long time. I got their master set here, which I believe is like $199 for this master set. It comes with the deep, the mid, and the shallow. And I also have their chrome stuff. I also have their ratchets down here in a lower drawer, which is going to be hard to see, but I'll try my best. I have their standard combination wrenches. I have their latest ratcheting wrenches, which I'm so happy they brought back. They had discontinued these for a while, or they weren't producing them, but now they're back. I also have their torque adapters. I have their chrome sockets. I have their hex sockets, spline drive sockets. I have all of their tools for the most part, and I've come to like them. I mean, they suit my job, my work very, very well. You guys know, if you're familiar with my channel, you know the type of work that I do. I'm building hot rod pickup trucks and stuff like that all the time, and I've got a lot of tools, right? There's no doubt about it that I've got all types of wrenches. I've got snap-on wrenches. I got a ton of snap-on. I got a ton of Mac tools. You name it, I've got a lot of different types of wrenches. So it is nice to have an alternative to spending $8, $9, or $1,000 or more for a wrench set and getting something that's going to be of quality. And like I said before, I've been using their stuff for a while, several years now. And if you even go back beyond me, I believe Bearded CB82 was like one of the first YouTubers who ever got his hands on Capri Tools products, and he started to use them in a big truck shop, and he actually stands by them. So shout out to CB82 for the work that he's done with this brand as well. So guys, check these out. They just hit the market. I think they've probably been advertising these for about a week or two. I saw them on the website. They are available, but they are selling fast. I don't get anything from it. So I don't get any type of like discounts off their tools. I don't get like monetary kickbacks or nothing like that. The gist of it with me is that I've been rocking their brand for a while, and if they come up with something new, I ask them to send it to me, or they'll send it to me in advance to let me know that it's out, and that's kind of how it works out. I also talk with Capri about the tool designs, things that I think we need, or things that are offered by another brand but are really expensive, and I'm trying to find ways that you guys can get cheap tools, or cheaper, more cost-effective tools, I should say it that way, more cost-effective tools for your money, and you're not always having to run to the tool truck to get what you want. The warranty process, for what I've been told, like I said, I've never had to use it yet, is really, really easy. If you have a tool that's defective, or you break it while in use, it's fairly easy to get your tool warrantied out and replaced. So that's good as well, because I know that's a big component for a lot of people. How quickly can I get the tool replaced? One thing to remember is that's because you have a single wrench, you're not typically dead in the water. Most mechanics have multiple different tools. So if you do break one, sure, it is an inconvenience at that time, but more than likely you have other tools to supplement until you get that tool replaced. That being said, I've never broken a Capri tool as of yet, and therefore I've not been able to warranty anything out. But check these out, guys. I mean, like I said, for $269, you get a nice set of wrenches. It is, I don't know how it compares in terms of cost to Harbor Freight Icon brand or their line of tools. I don't know if these are more expensive or less expensive. I've not gone that far to find it out yet. You guys can tell me in the comment section what you think about the price on these. But like I said, I like these. I'm happy to have gotten them. Hopefully we can get a chance to use them and see how they work out. Now, I will say real quick, for guys that are DIYers, you know, something like this is more of a convenience as opposed to a professional mechanic. And you're going to be using this for, obviously, trying to reach into deep areas of the engine bay. Like if you're working on something and you need to get, you know, like taking off a belt, or trying to take off like a AC condenser or something like that, where you've got to reach down into the engine bay, these are going to be great. All right. You don't use these like every day. At least a DIYer probably would not need to use these every single day. whereas like a professional mechanic would, given the type of work that they do. But what I've come to learn is that when you need a tool, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. If I compare these particular wrenches to some of the other designs, where are they at? I can't even remember where I put my stuff at anymore. I like the fact that these are ratcheting. I think you need to have some longer ratcheting wrenches because you just need to have them. I mean, there's really no further explanation that can be given. I have their standard non-ratcheting versions here. They also have that same square beam. They are also recessed. They have that little extension there so that you can kind of get down in there. These are good, but like I said, when you're working in a confined space, sometimes you can't, actuate the wrench, then take it off and reposition it, then come back again. That gets to be annoying. So having a wrench that's ratcheting, where you can get to the trigger or the switch and you can flip it back and forth, that's ideal. Having a spline drive, like I said, having the ability to fit on multiple different types of fasteners, even rounded fasteners that you can get a good bite on, that's going to be key as well. It's nothing like trying to remove a fastener and then it strips on you, especially like what we see here in the Midwest where everything rusts and corrodes. So having a tool that can grip multiple different fasteners or in various stages of condition, that's going to be cool as well. So guys, check out Capri Tools. Check out this new 5-piece set. They're double box in ratcheting wrenches, 8 through 19, no skips, warranted. Capri Tools, Pomona, California is where their corporate office is based. Guys, check them out. Let them know that Midwest Tool Review here sent you. There's your part number. There's your price. A very nice set to add to your tool collection, and a very quality brand for you guys to check out. So more to come on these. Hopefully we can get some use here pretty soon, and when we do, I'll be more than happy to share my experience with you on these wrenches. Guys, check out capritools.com. Peace.